separated, and then
throughout their
the genesis.
Throughout the genesis of like where we are now, like I've kind of been orbiting them. Like I went to the same high school as them, so like we all like go way back. Like we used to play rock shows at like
those were
like the high school.
Those
together.
were our first shows ever. Yes.
Yeah, we did play together at that point, but I was just kind of looking for something to do like throughout the years, and like I was in like past incarnations of this project, and then just this past March 2014, I had the opportunity to join the band, and I was all aboard. Hell yeah.
Yeah, so we've been with Tom, like, as Whiskey Fire now, we are probably, like, 7 months in.
With Tom? Yeah, like I said,
in the current incarnation,
the current
7
incarnation,
months.
yeah.
Exactly.
Well, I think we met Samantha, I don't know, it was sometime around, I don't know, end of summer 2014, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
So that's when we started.
So the first time I saw you guys, you were pretty fresh.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Oh, very, very fresh.
Very fresh.
I have been fortunate enough to catch these guys a couple of times at least, and always an amazing show. Now, you've been fortunate. You've actually had a pretty good track record of getting out there. Every time I see you guys are posting something new, you're going anywhere from Nuts on Newsnack to Nostalgia. You guys have already been on stage at FET.
Yep.
How are you making it as a young band, getting out that much?
Well, I mean, a lot of it has to do with, I think our personalities is like a part of it.
We're
Because
actually
we're all pretty
decent
cool.
human beings.
I would like to say that.
Helps.
Yeah. So, and I mean, our music itself, it's from the heart. We work our butts off on it. So, and it shows.
Very cool.
That's great. So now you guys hooked up with a promoter, a local promoter that you're working with, or are you
we're
trying to get your own gigs?
Actually, well, you know what? We've actually been looking out pretty hard where a lot of people have been approaching us. You know what I mean?
Nice.
And which is awesome because you feel like the people actually must want to hear it or something.
Yeah.
Because people come to us and they ask us to do shows, and most of the time we're like, hell yeah.
Right.
Like, we're always looking for a good show. So
Yeah,
That's
and
great.
We're all like pretty affable people. Like we like to show respect to the people that show us respect. So I mean, we're like, I mean, not to toot our own horn, but like we're good.
that's
people
what we're here to do, to toot our horns. That's why
This
else
is
would we be
shameless
here?
self-promotion at its
Oh yeah,
finest.
It's
yeah,
all about.
Yeah, utterly shameless. Like self-promote. All right. But yeah, like we're affable people to work with. Like we're friendly, and we stick around to see the bands that like that are like gracious enough to have us play. And I know we just like to bring like sort of positive energy to the community.
Yeah.
Now, a friend of ours, Davey Moore, preaches that to everyone and anyone who will listen. Davey Moore, if you're listening, here's a toot to you. A lot of the bands will bring in a bunch of people, and then when that band set's done, band takes off, their friends that came to see him takes off, and by the time the last band is up, you only have crickets and like, somebody's mom holding a video camera. My kids, I know this. Sometimes this hits close to home. It happened to me a few times. How do you make sure? Or how do you get to the point where, especially at a young age, you have the mentality of people that have been doing this for a long time? I mean, have you been around the music when you were younger too, or?
Yeah, actually, both my parents were crazy metalheads when they were younger, and still basically are. Like, my mom would listen to, like, Pantera, Metallica, Iron Maiden, like, all of those bands. Like
Wholesome family entertainment.
Yeah, so both of them, and I'm actually the only one out of 5 siblings who is into the rock music, so.
What about you guys?
Well, I'm not really from a musical family. Like, I'm the only one in my family that plays an instrument at all. Like, I'm on bass. But I basically grew up on Zeppelin, the Stones, and Neil Young. My father was really into all those bands, so like I grew up listening to that. Later on, I expanded into like Black Sabbath, newer alternative stuff, and eventually like metal. And basically, I'll listen to anything, and if I enjoy it, then I don't really care what the genre is, as long as I sort of get something out of it. So, like, I don't know. I have a pretty wide array of, I guess, influences. You?
I don't know. I grew up listening to music. I mean, I'm not really, kind of similar to Tom. I'm not from a music family or anything like that, but we definitely all love music, and I don't know. It's funny. I mean, I think it's definitely different. I think what kind of sets us apart, one of the things definitely is like, yes, I love metal, and I obviously got into metal or whatever. But when I first started listening to music, it was like I was like a little kid or whatever, and like it was like my grandmother's like records or whatever, and it's like Hank Williams and like and Dolly Parton or whatever, like just like country music, rockabilly, that kind of stuff, all that stuff, like country rock, very old stuff, and I just kind of like I just grew accustomed to it, and I don't know. I don't think they ever expected me to be doing this, you know. So, but I don't know. I really appreciate it. I don't know.
Well, I can guarantee you, my parents never expected me to do any of the stuff that I'm doing right now. A person of my age dressing like a clown and playing music. Yes. My mom is so proud.
If she can only see you yesterday, huh?
Actually, she has already seen the pictures. I've sent her every show. I send her pictures and video, and she can't stand the music, but just giggles every time she sees me done up.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think that's actually kind of how it is for me. They can't stand the music, my family, but I think they're very proud of me for like the fact that we're actually doing this, and like you said, we have been doing well as far as a new band. I think. Like,
that's cool.
If you show any stick-to-itiveness at all, parents are happy.
Stick-to-itiveness, I like that.
Yeah, pretty soon I'm going to break out into, it's a small world. But well, why don't we cut to a break? We'll talk about what you have coming up. I'm going to surprise you. It's going to be one of your songs, but I'm not even sure the name of it because you're picking it out. Ready? And we'll go to the break. Welcome back, My Night Outers. This is My Night Out Radio on Rhode Island Free Radio. In the studio with us, we have Whiskey Fire. Now, if you want to be like Whiskey Fire and come on the radio with us, or at least get some of your music on the radio with us, all you have to do is send us an email at MyNighOutRadio@Verizon.net. We're also on Facebook, My Night Out Radio. Make sure you look us up. So, guys, what was the name of that song that you picked out for us?
Black Blood.
Yes.
Wow, in unison. I like that.
Perfect.
I was going to give that to them.
So, guys, you've been very busy. You have a lot of good stuff coming up relatively soon. What do you have in the next couple of weeks?
Well,
January 23rd, we are opening a new concert series starting at the Coliseum in Providence. It's called Wreckage. And basically what they're trying to do is sort of get a metal concert series started up.
local original metal.
All original.
Can't talk today. Thank you, Justin. Speaking of Justin, he's one of the promoters along with Matt Ribeiro, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's correct.
What else you got coming up?
The day after, we actually have a show at Casey's. What town's that in?
That's in Pawtucket?
Pawtucket. Yeah, I have a really bad mind for this thing.
It's okay. We fake it too.
I think that night we're going to be open up for Shred of Salvation. I'm not sure about the other bands on that particular bill, but this is the 23rd right here.
Yeah, this is 23rd.
Yeah, which we're going to be open up for Scriptures, Along Came the Flood, Gomorrah. What are the other guys?
For Blood, Awaken the Tide.
Yeah, hell yeah. Should be good. Should be good.
I can't wait, man.
I think it's going to be an exceptionally heavy night, I think.
Oh, it definitely will be.
Yeah, they're definitely starting out with like the most ass kicking foot forward.
Well, I will be in attendance that night, and I will be incognito. No face paint that night. So if you can pick me out of the crowd, guys, I'll buy you a drink. If you don't know what I look like, well, I'm drinking by myself. So what else? What's on the horizon for you guys? Are you going to record sometime soon? Because I know a lot of people want to hear you in their cars on the way to work or something.
That is the main kind of like
that's definitely
the crux
among
of it all.
our top priorities right now.
Yeah, we definitely need to get preferably a studio recording, but we're looking around, seeing which we can get.
We get a lot of offers and whatnot. We get a lot of offers, and we just want to make sure it's serious and make sure it's really good. You know what I mean? Like that's what we all. So we're kind of taking our time a little bit. Sometimes we get a little grumpy about taking our time. You know what I mean? Like
we're all very particular people and perfectionists to some degree. So we really want to make sure that if we come out with something, it comes out right.
Yeah, we want it to stand the test of time. Yeah, absolutely.
Monolithic.
And we're also, you said along the horizon. I mean, we're hoping to go on tour at some point. So look in the future for maybe a show where we're going to be kind of getting that support to go on tour.
Well, actually, Down City Armory, Todd Bowes was talking about doing mini tours. Where you book a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you go out to New York, New Hampshire, and end up in Boston or something. And then a 3-day tour, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You come home Monday, dehydrated, sticky from the road.
That would be pretty epic. Yeah,
maybe like a few McDonald's cheeseburgers, just like too many to feel right about yourself.
We'll definitely have to look him up.
Todd does a lot of the synth rock, more of an 80s sound to it, but I'm pretty sure you guys, I've heard you guys, like I said a few times, I think you will fit in very nicely with just about anyone.
We fit in with 80s synth rock. I like to hear that.